Toffee and Code, where we simplify tech. If you are just stepping into the React ecosystem, you have probably heard this term components. But what exactly are they, and how do they power every React application? Today we will break it all down step by step. So let's start. So first of all, what is a React component? So a React component is essentially a reusable piece of UI. Just think of it as a Lego block, which is a small, independent, and able to fit together to build something bigger. There are two main types of components in React, which are basically functional components and class components. So first set up the environment. So before we dive into the coding, make sure you have Node.js installed and a React app setup using npm create while at latest. And if you are new to this channel, I have linked a setup guide in the description for the React setup. So just take reference from there. So now open your code editor and let's start coding. So first of all, we will discuss about functional component. So first let's create a simple functional component, and for that we are creating a file with name header.jsx. So let's create our first component, which is named as header. So for that we are going to write the function named header and to return the value by applying parenthesis, and inside that we are just using a fragment. Basically fragment makes to write more than one parent element in elements. These are called fragments, which you can see. So inside that I am creating a header. For that I am writing a header tag like that, and inside it I am just writing h1 tag in which I am writing, suppose, welcome to Toffee and Code. Along with that, let me write a description like a para. So we'll use export default and the name of the function which you have created, like header. So we have created a header function. Now let's talk about the functional component. So functional components are a JavaScript function that return JSX. JSX is basically React syntax extension for HTML. So as we can see that we have created a header component, and this component outputs a header with a title and a tagline. Now let's import and use it in our main app.jsx file. Here it is, the app.jsx file. So for importing we will just write import and the file name and press enter. It will show the import path automatically. You just have to press the enter button. If it is not coming, just type the syntax like that, and after that, after importing it, we can write it inside our return class component. So they are less common now with the rise of hooks. They are still important to understand, specifically for legacy code base. I am making one more component named as let's suppose footer.jsx, like that, and I am writing one more function for footer, like footer with parentheses and curly braces together will return, and then inside it we will type it inside the fragments, and just I will be writing footer, and in footer we will be adding just one para having written 2025 Toffee and Code copy, right. Export it, export default, and the name of the component, that is footer. So that's it for the footer component. Now we can use it in the app.jsx file. Import footer and press enter, your footer will be imported. So here you can also just type footer and close it. So it's as simple as that. If you want, you can just add some paragraph in between. So here it is our header with having some footer and some data inside it. So this is as simple as that. Now let's move to some other interesting topics like props and reusability. So components become powerful when they are usable. Let's add props to our header component to make it dynamic. So what props does, it just make the components more usable. Let's edit the header and footer using props. So to make the header and footer dynamic, we just need to pass the data inside the header using props. So we are just using a title having some content, like, and together with that I'm just passing a tagline also in the same header as a props. Like I'm used tagline and I'm giving a tagline in it like welcome to my website. So as you can see, I have passed props. Accessing the title and tagline, just go to the header component and just first pass the arguments like title. You can call it as props like title and tagline. You have to call it in the same way you have created it in the app.jsx, like title and tagline. Now what you have to do, you have to just pass your title in the h1 like title, and together with that, at the place of simplifying tag, I am using the tagline that I have passed in the app.jsx file. For that I'm just typing tagline. So let's see the output in the browser. So you can see here it is written hello world and welcome to my website. So now you can change the header file, like if I say, if I convert it from hello world to hello Aman, so it becomes hello Aman here. In this way you can use props for passing data in a component and make it more usable and dynamic. And with this you can use the same header component multiple times with different content. So, and there you have it. Now today, as we have learned what React components are, how to create functional and class component, and how to use props to make them reusable so that's all for today. Don't forget to like, subscribe and hit the notification bell so you don't miss future tutorials. This is Rahul Pandey from Toffee and Code signing off. Until next time, keep building and keep learning. Thank you.